All right guys, welcome back to Just Driven, and today's video is going to be kind of an update on what we're doing with one of our 964s. As you can see here, there are parts scattered about the floor. These are all the cosmetic enhancements that we're going to do to the beautiful black C2 964. Again, this is one of the Porsche 964s that we actually bought from Japan. Daryl was on the auction site, which I shouldn't be, looking for GTRs, stumbled onto a really nice 911, which was the C4, bought it, won it in the auction, and then found another. I think it was this one. I think the C2 came second, and then we bought the wide body 964. So we got kind of a little carried away with our 964s, as we do sometimes. When the black one showed up, the C2 is just absolutely stunning condition, gorgeous car. I know there's a lot of Porsche enthusiasts out there that think we're crazy for making any kind of cosmetic enhancements to a really clean car. And you know, you're right in thinking that, but honestly, this is a car that I wanted for a long time. I wanted a 964 wide body car. The turbo versions of the 964, they're just really financially unobtainable for what I want to spend money on. I can't justify parking $150,000 to $200,000 into a turbo when I'm not looking for necessarily something that has ridiculous performance characteristics, because you know the later model cars are just so much faster. I just like the look of the wide body 964. And so 93 was the last year, pretty much the only year of the 964 wide body. All of the parts that we acquired came from Design 911. They're a UK based company, and they provide all of the metal extensions, essentially the flares that are cut and welded onto the car, along with the fiberglass front bumper, the fiberglass rear bumper, and the side skirts, which are two-piece side skirts. And also all the rubber welting, all of the pieces needed to make it look like it came out of the factory with this bumper on it. So there are a few things that I need to acquire. You'll notice that on this C4 right here, it has kind of like an air induct in place of the running light. I am going to install that on these. I kind of forgot to buy those. So we're gonna go ahead and send out for those as well. But since we have so many projects going on, we decided that we were gonna use Autobahn Auto Body because we use them for a lot of our big jobs. We just did the R34 transformation on that car, and they kill it every time. So the car is going to be driven over there today. We've prepared all the parts, which we're going to load up into our van, and we're going to head that way, and we're going to share with you our experience in taking a C2 911 and turning it into a wide body look. Obviously, we're going to have to acquire some wheels for it once it's got its hippie look.
You cool, man? Like how? Okay.
I guess we're going to load everything up into the van, and we're going to drive it up to Autobahn Auto Body, and we'll share this experience with you guys. I know there's going to be a lot of Porsche enthusiasts out there that are going to say, oh, you're crazy for doing it. And I know, I get it. But you know, this is a dream. I've wanted to do a 964 for so long. And you know, yes, the prices are creeping up on them. You know, we call this car Diane, the C4, which is a rare sunroofed elite car. I had thoughts on doing that one, but it's just too unique of a car. We've decided not to do that car up. We may end up offing that car, selling it. It's just a pristine mint example of a car. A few little details we're going to sort out before we put it on the market. This black one, I've always wanted a black wide body. I've always wanted to have a Carrera RS 3.8. There's just a handful of those. Like the lines aren't perfect on the bottom skirts, but like these, it's not perfectly rounded, you know? It's just that finesse work that's gonna kick the body man's ass. But that's stripping the car down. All the glass comes out, the sunroof comes off, the fenders come off.
We gotta start getting rubbers then.
He's gonna, I think, oh maybe, yeah, because he made it sound like he'll get the rubbers.
Maybe for that, but
yeah.
I mean at that point we might as well get a new crest.
Yeah.
Do the headlight seals.
Yeah, for sure. Car's gonna look sick. You gotta get the wheel started.
Yeah.
And then we just stay on top of that wing. Hopefully it comes soon.
Yeah, yeah.
We're here with the 1990 Porsche C2, and it drives amazingly well. It is really agile. It's fun to drive. We decided that although it was a nice original car, I've always wanted a wide body. So I love the 3.8 Carrera RS. Which is a very unique car, and it is a very limited production car. We just got it back from the shop that did all of the flare installation. We are currently going through having wheels manufactured that are going to replicate the original Carrera RS 3.8 wheel, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to stay black. We are going to do a complete strip down of the body, so all the glass is going to come off the car, the quarter windows, the rear glass, the front windshield, all of the rubber moldings, the sunroof will be removed, a new rubber seal will be replaced. It's really only the true way to correctly do a job like this. We could go the cheaper route and just blow in the fenders, blow in the body kit, and splash some of the paint onto the hood or the bonnet and the rear deck lid. But we do have a new deck lid being manufactured from a company that reproduces the original Carrera RS 3.8 wing. That is the wing that's going to be installed on this car. And yeah, we're pretty excited about it. Having just driven this for a couple hours really put a smile on my face. There's something to be said about a clean, just factory equipped, non-modified car. Yes, we are changing up the body, but in terms of drivetrain, for now I'm going to leave it alone. Everything works, air conditioning blows cold, sunroof works. Yes, the Carrera 3.8 didn't have a sunroof, and don't think for a minute that I didn't toss around the idea of replacing the roof skin with a solid roof. I don't know, kind of like sunroofs, so we elected to keep the sunroof. Kind of crazy. I know you enthusiasts out there are going to say you guys are crazy, you're nuts, but look, this is something that I've wanted. I can't afford to spend over $1 million for a real 3.8 Carrera RS. That's what they're selling for right now, for nice ones. And by the way, less than 100. Actually, I believe it's less than that. Stay tuned on this one. It's going to be fun to follow this project along. We're going to be back here as the car gets disassembled. We're going to share that entire disassembly process with you guys. The paint prep and all the work that goes into preparing the skirts, the kit. It's all about finesse. And then the paint job, the reassembly, installation of the wheels, the wing, and then a lot of driving pleasure. So stay tuned on this one. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. A lot of content is coming, and this should be fun to watch. So stick around.